the little tiny dots as a typical QR, an image can activate and project something, whether it plays a video, redirects you to something. I think once the advancement of that makes the next leap to give you something, then we'll just be holding up phones to objects that then turn around and tell us a story. Hopefully, it's a good one and not a crappy one, so it sticks around. But I don't think we're too far from the idea of activating the hardscape because that's what human beings have always done. They used to walk around with a map, they walk around with a museum, they walk around with tour guides. Some of that still sticks. People still want to go see it, go to a safari and see what's in the wild. So that's innately human to what we do. This idea of curiosity and discover. What we have to do is move to a place where the objects can be activated in the most turnkey manner, and then we'll just be doing it at will. And I think as long as it serves, at least at the highest level of utility, like it gets why QR code says a rebirth. It's got a utility now. We got to read a menu. Whereas when they first came out, the utility sucked. It was like gave you a URL to then have to click on. That was so stupid. So I think if the cooler heads prevail and we get the experience design mapped around it, then it will be there. The great thing about the immersive world as it comes from gaming is that you have more experienced designers. People who are going to say that's a crappy experience, don't do that. Human beings don't do that. But when somebody hold up something to an object to get a story told about it, to unlock some knowledge at light speed, absolutely. If AI can crunch that and bring the information forward in milliseconds because we're that patient, then all the more for it. So I think the idea is for the immersive world and the intelligence, the craft makers, the people who build the good stuff, to come out to the physical landscape and then map it on top of that. There's tremendous amount of promise to that because they'll do it with intentionality. Other than, and unfortunately, the first generation of QR code it must have been built by people who created weblogs because it was a very flat half D experience and we hated it.